Today I will be talking about Abraham Lincoln. What many people do not know is that Abe Lincoln actually did not have a middle name, and I got that fact from the Constitution Daily. I got my information from website sources, which will be stated as I state them throughout my speech. Abe Lincoln passed a lot of laws that influenced America forever, which includes me and you. I hope that you learn about Abraham Lincoln and his influences, and my purpose is to inform about Lincoln's life and his influence on American history. As many know, Abe Lincoln was the 16th president. He was known as a great hero. He ended slavery, he supported the Union in the Civil War, and people just loved him in general. They loved to speak with him. They loved everything that he was about. Well, for the most part. And his most well-known speech is the Gettysburg Address. 15,000 people gathered at the bloodiest place during the Civil War to hear Abe Lincoln speak. He explained through that speech that all men are created equal, and his speech was only under 300 words. And I got that information from the Abraham Lincoln site, which is on biography.com. Although Lincoln was loved by many, he unfortunately got assassinated. He was killed by John Wilkes Booth in a theater, and after Lincoln got assassinated, Reconstruction was a lot more difficult for America. And since Abe had died, the Reconstruction was very messy, and it could have been a lot different if Lincoln had not been assassinated. And since he unfortunately had been, someone else had to try and put America back together. Another interesting fact about Abe Lincoln is that he actually hated being called Abe. He preferred to be called by his last name, and I got that fact from the 50 interesting facts about Abe Lincoln. Lincoln is well known for his influence on slavery, which is really big history. Abe Lincoln is the one who abolished slavery, and he was against slavery for as long as he could remember. And without Lincoln, it's hard to know what would have really happened without abolishing slavery, even today. I'm really glad that it was abolished because I think that there's still a lot of inequality in our world, and I think that we can learn something from Lincoln on the way that he believed that all people should be treated. And Abraham found slavery against everything that he believed in, and one of his principles was liberty, as he advocated for the American dream, which is also from biography.com, the Abraham Lincoln site. And all of his papers and speeches and messages shows that he was against slavery, and even the people that he would talk to, they would report that Lincoln thought that slavery needed more attention and that it needed to be ended, so he was talking about it for a long time. And I got that fact also from the Abraham site, which is biography.com. Abe Lincoln, as I said, was the 16th president, and he is the one who abolished slavery in his time, and unfortunately, towards the end of his time, he was assassinated. And I hope you learned a little more about Lincoln, or you maybe just listened again about how he was influential on American history. And I think that many people can look and learn from Lincoln about how all people are created equal and how we should treat each other.